This is the JLS X4 or RX4. I'll put the name in the description.
Yeah.
But the gearbox is pretty interesting. Mike and I have been looking, and it's there's not a lot of info on it, so we're going to go ahead and open it up and add some new parts and hopefully make it a little better so it's a cooler gun on the field for them. It reminds me of the old school G&G M14 series from back in early 2000. One of the unique things would be the motor cage itself. As you can see, basically clips in there, locks in place, kind of like their new, for their GSS or the VSS type AK mount. That's kind of a cool thing. When you pull a trigger, of course, you have the little transfer bar and the cut-off lever, of course. So, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and open it up and put some parts in there. A new cylinder, of course, torque motor with neo magnets, SHS piston, and a super shooter piston head, and some stock gears. Unsure what these have, but with the large delayer, they'll help, using torque motor and lipos, of course, and maybe a Madwell bucking. Just gonna see what we have, and it's kind of like a budget build. So I guess let's get started and time lapse or whatever.
So what I can do is I'll go ahead and get that hot unit hooked up.
Cool. Okay. Ooh. Well, I'm assuming it's super old.
Yeah.
And grease. That's fine.
Yeah.
It looks greasy, and for the internet airsoft text and everything, that's fine. It's not going to cause anything really bad. Let's go ahead and look at these parts. Old school piston head's ported. The spring is locked in like a marui. You have a plastic spring guide, a little metal two washers. That helps. That's good. That's okay. These rarely break, and it's lasted this long. There's no need to change it really. But super greasy. Okay, tappet plate. I don't remember exactly, but this still looks like a version 7. My best guess would be it's kind of like a mimic of the G&G tappet plate for the M14 or old series. I haven't seen the new ones in a while, so that might be a hard piece to find. But as long as you don't use bad BBs, you should be fine. Okay, let's check the air seal. Out of curiosity. Pretty good. How old do you think this is? Did the guy say?
He didn't, but with the nature of that, because that air spot, what happened was they ordered a bunch thinking that they'd sell, and they just had them lying around for ages.
Yeah. And you said this come in like at what, 3 something?
340, something like that.
340. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's kind of not a lot of good seal, but.
And if it gets an increase, that's okay because I play at HSB most of the time anyway. So.
Yeah. Okay, cool. This thing's dirty. Okay. Hoping it's all standard parts. Oh, I think it is. Let's double check. It should fit. So basically we're going to go from a regular M4 cylinder, tiny little holes, to a little more air, SHS M4 cylinder. So that's going to be a little better. Okay, with a little buffer tube, 11-1 LiPo. It cycles pretty well. Only difference is the larger sector clip on a stock sector gear. The piston, of course, we have a loose wire in the plug. Come on, kid. Okay, well essentially, just upgraded the air components whatever we could. You have some random parts just for JLS. Now we're just going to go ahead and install a torque motor. So it's going to have a little better trigger response, and basically done, just put it together.
We're recording. Turn the light on. Yeah. Here we are. Ready to go.
Okay, for the Beretta or the JLS RX Storm, basically replace the cylinder, stock piston, stock motor, the pinion fell out. Made sure the little grub screw. That's it. Yeah, made sure the grub screw is not in the gearbox. Don't know where it is, it's not there. The piston head and the sector gear along with the bucking, so mad bull bucking. Another stock sector gear with a larger delayer. We used a super shooter piston head. I'll put all the links below in the bottom of the video so you can buy them if you want or check them out yourself. Plus a blog with a little more pictures, a little detail and everything. So right now, it's pretty snappy. We're gonna, make sure you guys subscribe. You're gonna see Micah running around the field with this, but you can shoot it. This is the select fire, basically presses up on the cutoff lever. It's kind of cool. It's a weird design, but it works, so it's cool. So basically press. Oh, there we go. So press up for the cutoff lever. The rate of fire is much higher, mostly because of the torque motor. Other than that, it's all the same, just better compression parts. But good to go. So this is, for very little money spent on this, basically a brand new gun. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Check out our other videos, and I guess see you guys on the field. Till then, see you guys. Bye. Okay.
So here is the reassembly on a field strip of the JLS Beretta RX4 Storm. Actually a little tight in there.
Looks like those are the body pins that basically go through the gearbox, hold the body center. Oh, your selector switch.
Yeah. Held together by pressure and a couple screws.
Yeah.
All right. Screwdriver.
No, a little blue one over there.
get my stock first.
This is autofocus, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I noticed that. This will be at the end. After they watch what they wanted to see, then
Yeah.
they stick around, they'll see how to do this.
Yeah, my opinion is autofocus is for losers.
Well, you know. I know it is. So basically it just slides on, right?
Yep. Slides on, you stick this little pin in here. Again, most of this is held together by pressure, so.
There you go. So it's like a weird cousin of an M4. Have one front pin holds it all together. Howdy. It's for the YouTubes. We have to do this.
Excuse me, you're not my roommate.
I am your roommate.
Not saying anything to me. Guess I'm more welcome here again.
I know.
There we are.
Oh. Cool. Fancy.
You get it all together right there. I did. Wanna get it together with.
Okay, I'm gonna stop or?
Huh? Yeah.